Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Phantom Doctrine. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today because we captured 2 agents last episode. We did a heck of a mission actually. We got 2 new agent candidates, Grimoire and Coldface, and they got a bunch of stuff. So just generally good things. Apart from the things that could be better, I suppose. Wait, MK Ultra? That's the one. Okay, so where are my new agents? Well, no, they're not mine. We got Nail Bomb over here, and she was she the one? Who was it? Was it Screw? I don't remember. The one that we had to basically we had to raise the alarm in order to complete the last mission. So it was kind of a hectic bit of an exercise, but it worked out all right. It wasn't bad. And we have Garrote too, because she had the thing. She also came with these weapons, which is something. I need a 44 training on there. I'll keep an SV. Yeah, sure. I will get you to train because you need a 44 training. Let's see what you get over here. Faster movement immediately. Stalker, Composure, Veteran, Stalker, Composure, Stalker. Sure. Expert, actor. No, expert marksman is better. League Preacher, Fearless. Dancer is actually quite good. Actor, there we go. We got Brickhead, no. Survivor, yeah, actor is better, I would say. Brickhead, what's that one for? Nah, doesn't really matter. Increase, no. This one is better. There we go. And that's our training. Let's get her to train for the 44. I know it's somewhere in here. I know I have that training. Oh no. We don't? So what was I saying about I know things? I don't know anything. That said, we do have Cobras. We don't have any Cobras. So that sucks. That just sucks. How do I not have training for the 44? Well, body engineering it is for Garrote. She's gonna be fine, I think. Hello. Do you like Andronol? No. I mean, 4, how does that work out? So we got 7 times 3, that's 21. That's worse. But that doesn't, I don't know exactly what it does. I don't know if it means that it is worse. Let's go with Apple first. And then we'll figure it out. Let's continue with our crew members over here, because you don't have that. I really need the freaking silencers. I should just buy them already. Broccoli, you're doing things. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna miss that. Tinker is now the dancer. Absolutely. Get that. Keep an eye on who has armor and who doesn't. You get that. Phobos shined last episode. We can get her some training as well. She's available. I can maybe get her some drugs as well. Better than training. Everybody knows that. There we go. Some things in here. You're definitely going to need training. For the 45? Sure. Why not? There's reasons why not, but let's do that. Yeah. This. Fearless. Combat senses? No. Let's see. I need that one. Empath, sure. It's very basic training. Then you are good to go. You have a TT on you? You shouldn't have a TT on you. You should not. Let's see. Nobody else has things. You have a Cobra. Don't you have training that's nice? You will have training that's nice. She's training that. So did she start right now? I hope she didn't. Oh, she started recently because of the missions that we sent her on and all that sort of stuff. Ginny doesn't have armor. She should have. Well, we do have a bunch of new armor, so it's normal that some of these guys don't have armor. Hope I'm not missing any perks, because there's a lot of things to look at to manage all this stuff. But yeah, there we go. So everybody's good. Let's look at what we found. We are ready to solve this mystery over here. And we have Ebbtide, Lynx Claw, And Easter Group. I have not heard of any of those. Wolfgang. I have definitely heard of that one. Hiccup. Alma Mater. That too. And that's that. Over here, the location, an industrial facility in Cornerstone, redacted. 8 local enforcers and 4 private military contractors of yet unknown origin, likely freethinkers, are redacted. 1 unconscious employee was found near the security room, but otherwise no civilians were harmed. We are still unsure who is responsible for this operation or what was its objective. Redacted has been spotted recently in this area, but given their wide network of contacts, it leaves us with suspects ranging from Redacted to Paper Crane and everything in between. Furthermore, after as little as a bunch of other things, we have Design Bureau, and we have heard of that before. We have Paper Crane, Cornerstone, right there. Paper Crane doesn't exist. Design Bureau, that doesn't exist either. And we have Freethinkers, which does. I am most positive. There it is. Oh, it's being drawn. Thank you. Over here. Moreover, there's a direct, there's weird similars. Jerry Melendez. Oh, that's a person. Virtuoso. And Private Fury. Penny Black, that's the one. Where's Melendez? Melendez, is that a name? That doesn't sound like a name. Menendez, shouldn't it be Menendez? I don't know. Different countries will have similar sounding surnames. And just, you know, because that's how surnames work. Men in Black right there. Virtuoso is not anywhere. And Black Swan, Cloudstream, and Colorado Conman. These are all... Oh, Colorado Conman, though. These are all generic things, I would say. Cloudstream. That is not a thing? Black Swan is. And we did it. KX005 has been analyzed. And we a new agent candidate. And also some new intel, which is always nice. So it's Robert Henson, Jive Cop. And the Stray Cat is Jerry Melendez. We haven't seen either of those. And this guy looks like an in-game character. This one doesn't. This one looks like a person that might have lived or lives. I don't know. In prison, maybe. Who knows? Walk-in, Belvedere, and Alkaline Flats. DIA. That's a something. Hornet's Nest. NASA. Thank you for putting it right on top of the one that I was looking at. Provocateur. My God. US DOD. Department of Defense, I think. A Hornet's Nest right there, and Provocateur. They are all connected. And it also is impossible to connect anything to them, so they're just being mean over there. You can be mean wherever you like. Just a bunch of junk that I got. And there we go. Belvedere. We got something in. And Spanish Armada as well. Okay, let's see. What's this one for? Red Lieutenant, the organizations. Infinity. Oh. This is the important one. Although it has had things that look generic. Colporteur. Location Fairview House. After a meeting at Redacted Downspout, victim's handler, or the victim's handler, Downspout, alerted victim that they were being followed by an unknown individual's transcript attached. Redacted. Forensics of the scene indicate Colporteur was attacked while in hiding and strangled from behind with a length of wire. Investigators retrieved 2 bullets from the wall opposite the alleyway fired from the victim's gun. Redacted interrogation of lost cosmonaut has proven inconclusive despite the fact that they and the victim were spotted arguing in the hallway outside the meeting that night. So, Colporteur, Downspout connects over there, but Colporteur does not. Fairview House and Lost Cosmonaut, those are all lost. Redacted, while I'm pretty sure no one from Red Lieutenant or PCP are involved, please don't mention it to Redacted. We don't want the office to pull the plug on this again. Redacted. The question. Disappear again? Maybe. Send your people there and let's hope no one else from String Quartet finds you. Redacted. Your ex-friend, Stray Cat, has been seen in the vicinity. That's a postscriptum over there. So we got Stray Cat. Oh, it's not on this one. String Quartet, that's the first one we see over here. PCP, that too. Red Lieutenant is right there. What we have over here. This is a complete disaster. Redacted safe house in Redacted was raided by an unknown party, and all friendlies, including Jasmine, are considered missing in action. We're analyzing the footage recovered by Rape Mango. So far, it seems US Genera could be involved. Redacted was spotted outside the compound mere hours before the attack. We also picked up interesting comm traffic between Funky Pillars and Redacted around this time. Funky Pillars is the worst name. Can we just agree on that? I think we can agree on that, can't we? Yeah, Funky Pillars and Jasmine. Jasmine doesn't exist anywhere. Okay, so what about this one? Redacted Spanish Armada. He certainly didn't work there unless he's hiding something. And Curious Band has never heard of him, but that's not all. He has a prohibition of practice from Searchlight. And his police record, exclamation mark, says he worked for Redacted since as far back as 73. There's something going on in here. Spanish Armada, Curious Band, that's the first one, I think. And we have Searchlight, which is also the first one. And then over here, we have you. Windjammer Limited. Is that Limited? LTD? I always thought it was Limited, but I don't know. And we got Lay Speaker, which connects over there with Zealots. And with Ruby Empire. Navy Blue Ink. And Green Corn and Pearl Diver. And Colorado Conman. Head Coach, and Noctambulist. Those are all some names. Head Coach right there, Virtuoso. That's not on this file. And Pearl Diver is. And we have RAF. Revolutionary Armed Forces? What is that all about? What are those? I don't know what those are. That's probably not what they stand for. And we got Zealots as well. I don't know what those are. The RAF. I probably should. Because I think that's famous. Anyway, let's see what we have. Redacted coupling rod from Miss Vatican. Redacted, I thought they were running surveillance on Red Lieutenant agents investigating finders all this time. So we got so many connections in here. Red Lieutenant, coupling rod. None of those are actually things. Miss Vatican and finders. Redacted a bunch. The cargo manifest was a sloppy forgery, although I was surprised to find yellow coats on the list. If you remember, they were suddenly recently involved in the scandal with IJO and Dilettante. We hauled the find back to port. To our surprise, we were greeted by Redacted representatives with mandate the cargo. Redacted. I think coupling rod may have had something to do with this. My source in Redacted told me as much. And we got something that fled. So we have, is that the one that I was reading? Yes, it was. Coupling rod right there. Yellow coats, I think, exists in here. No, it doesn't. IJO. Oh, that's the one that made the noise. And Dilettante also doesn't work in here. Interesting. We have other things to do, though. Let's see. So in the MK Ultra, everybody's busy. In body engineering, there's a lot of people that need to be busy. Let's just make sure that everything is good on here, and everything indeed is good on here. So body engineering, MK Ultra, everything is good. Okay, so can I make normal suppressors? I can't. We don't have any immediate mission, so I'm just gonna send them all outside. Just go outside and play, kids. That's how I do. That's how you do too. Okay, somebody to Port Said? Sure. Off we go. Oh, we have drugs as well. Butcher is now getting better. Unfortunately, not as better as I would want, but such is life. Butcher, where are you going? Do you want to go to the US? Sure. Go to Mexico. That's not technically the US. But it's America anyway. So, got some more files. And we have one thing over here. That looks interesting. Lizardmen and Convergence. Convergence, I believe is how it's pronounced. 440 and Stray Cat. Curious. But that's that. And then on this side, a bunch of texts. Virtuoso. Signal Officer. That's a thing. Is it? It's not. Not here? Interesting. Okay, let's read these things. Noctambulist. Eliminated subject with a simulated drug overdose. Brinkman will send the standard bill to the redacted offices. So everything was redacted on that one. Where's the Brinkman? A view of redacted. Note the similarities in the construction of the inner yard to known Gladio installations from redacted and redacted. Reports Corona, a bunch of things. The surrounding area is also consistent with Oldie Station guidelines for clandestine operations. Gladio right there. And that would be Oldie Station, which I don't think exists here. It was picked up by Good Samaritan's truck and transported all the way to redacted. Oldie Station are currently sifting through ship manifests for all major ports between the two locations. And somebody will keep me appraised. Good Samaritans is an actual thing and not a code name. There we go. It's only a little bit of a mess. And are we doing anything? We're not doing anything. Good. Moving on. Oh yeah, we're doing things. We're doing drugs. Sapphire. I mean, sure. Damage threshold is nice. Go for it. And we have Garrot. Garrot does need a little bit more. Oh, that's interesting. So that does slow her down a little bit. By 1. It's not too bad. I think she'll get that back, maybe. Okay. Oh, yeah. She will definitely get that back. She was a 21. Now she will be a 24. Which is incredible. And movement range a little bit delayed there. Sure. As long as drugs can be applied, we shall apply them. We got things in here. That's definitely a thing. And Garrot. Oh, that does lower her thing. I hope I didn't mess it up with her. With the movement, or with action things. Okay, Garrot, you're not doing that. You're, not forging. I can do something over here. Right? I can. These cost money, though. So they're always a pain. I really don't have... Why are... They're rimfire suppressors. They're the same. Oh, because these ones reduce damage by little. Not too much. Okay, let's go with that. And, action points 3, 7, 7. No, she was at that place already. That's an interesting proposition. 3, 7, 7. That's basically the same thing as before. Go for it. That's bad. New agent candidate from our informer in Irkutsk. And it's Tango. We're not hiring. Sorry. New secret file, iceberg communication, and a bunch of things. That's from our agent, or their agent that got interrogated. So control phrase to the face. Let's see what we have over here. We have a new file. That's 13 out of 18. No mentions of Infinity so far. Subject transfer to Reflecting Pool. First field development at Fairview House. Reefer Police will send the bill as usual. It's a mixture of one that we just saw. That particular file was something I think we saw just now in the other file. Let's see. Reefer Police doesn't exist over here. And Reflecting Pool doesn't either. And then over here we have 16 out of 16, which is lovely. Yellow coats. That's definitely a place or a thing. UpTorrent. I was going to say a different thing. Yeah. Because the P wasn't there. UpTorrent is not a thing. Cuban Diplomat is also not a thing. I'm sorry to say that the first investigation into the connections between Redacted and Colorado Conman militants in Redacted is inconclusive. To begin with, Redacted files we have show no link between the two. Redacted had a little more luck in the search. An invoice sent to plague doctors, signed by a minor member of Colorado Conman. We can't find any record that they paid anyone that amount, so that's tenuous at best. Recommendations: send Redacted to follow the invoicer. And that's Plague Doctors, which finally connects us to the center. Colorado Conman. will be connected right there, which then would connect us to... That's a dead end. Can I find it in advance? I think we didn't find anything. Yep, I'm missing something. So fanny pack here. This one needs to connect somewhere, I would say. Dilettante desk jockey. Either that or this. Signal officer. Or that, admittedly. Green corn. No. Dilettante, of course. There it is. It's the IJO. New agent candidate Crystal with more files for us to finish everything. 17 out of 18. Can we do it? We might be able to do that. CIA, SCD, Party Doll, Funky Pillars. There we go. Last Barricade, Party Doll, and Searchlight. Oh, we found the Infinity thing. It's the CIA SCD, which is somehow related to the clan over there. We got PCP right there. Branch Line, String Quartet, Palace Athena, and Loud Hive. I don't think none of these actually connect to anywhere. Yep. Good. How about this one? It's a person. Report. Placement Operation Iceberg A14. The great majority of the devices have been placed successfully. However, at one point our vessel was tailed by a Coast Guard patrol. We managed to identify Chamberlain on board of the Coast Guard cutter. If not for the decoy vessel, we might have been boarded. Consequently, I'm not sure whether we reliably control Redacted. Otherwise, how would Chamberlain know? Good question. Let's find out who Chamberlain is. We got Moondog, we got K-Bombers, Archery Range, Popular Venue, Free Thinkers, Tunguska Crater, Chamberlain, Klaus Barbie, House Flipper, Grand Terminal, Jogger, Backhand. There's a bunch of agents sniffing around Abaddon's house in Redacted. They're House Flipper and Signal Officer. That's just... Oh, that's probably two organizations rather than two people. Because there's a bunch of agents. You wouldn't have two of them. Signal Officer is not here, though. So that's that. Okay. Unless there... That isn't that? No, it is. Yep. So... We're good. I'm beginning to worry that this is not moving forward. I don't know if it's meant to move forward. That signal analysis right there, which means that this is done. Enhance... Oh yeah, this one about the visual qualities. Large branch line. As per requests. Enormous. Okay, enormous is right there. And then we have branch line over here, and that's how it connects. To Mossad. And we have new intel, enemy revealed, and new agent candidate, Marksman is her name. And on this side, we have this jerk. Party Doll, it's just a picture, I'm pretty sure. Architrav, that doesn't go. Semaphore, Rockstar, none of those go anywhere. Party Doll does, though. Not on this, nope, not on this one. Jogger, does it go? Yes, it does. And we got Camera Obscura. We have Robert Hasten again. LX09. Abaddon. And Kingfish. Transcript recorded between Redacted and Redacted. Any sign of Yuri Andropov yet? Well, he was never in LX09. This is someone in Redacted messing with us, isn't it? That's not a question, though. They didn't put a question mark. Whoever made the redacting... Not a redacting. The transcript. It's terrible at their job. There we go. Pretty good. Oh, we have more. Sunburn's visits with usual suspects went as hoped. They are fully committed to the, quote, holy war, unquote, strategy. And we have read about this before. So, politicians, audience letter bomb, that's the one. That's just connections, basically. Sunburn is not here. Letter bomb is not here. Belvedere, surprisingly not here. Usual suspects, not here. Let's see. Upon seeing M. Anderson felt sick. That's... No. Upon seeing this, M. Anderson felt sick. After a brief inquiry, we established the total number of victims at 12, 8 local enforcers and 4 private military contractors of yet unknown origin, likely usual suspects, or redacted. A bunch of redacted semaphore has been spotted recently in this area, but given their wide network of contacts, it leaves us to suspect... Yeah, so it's another one of the ones that connect up to a bunch of things. Henderson is up there. It also looks like a character of the game. Usual suspects right there. Semaphore exists here. And Restless Youth doesn't. I'm sorry to say that the first investigation into connections between Redacted and K-Bomber militants in Redacted is inconclusive. We've heard of this before as well, that connects K-Bombers with Architrav. Those two exist. Right there. And we have Restless Youth and Boxer Rebels. Boxer Rebels doesn't exist here. Surprisingly enough. That's that. Okay, moving on. Man, it's taking forever. New secret files. Nailbomb had 2 secret files. KX310 and KX018 minutes. New agent candidates as well from more interrogations. Xerxes and Beamer. And that's 2 interrogations, which means control phrase and control phrase. And it means new files. Are these generic, though? Organization in person. I've got news from the top. Country's best complained you're not effective enough in convincing the Prime Minister to spend more on weapon systems. She fails to see how our current forces are inadequate, and we have read of that before. Who's going to talk with the Contras? That's not a thing, and so these are generic. Okay. Just kind of a letdown. But then again, those were just agents that... yeah, we just found. Who is gonna talk to the Contras? Oh, it's the same file. Interesting. Presently, we believe increasing tensions in hostile Sri Lanka. That's not a thing. Unlikely. We're looking for a person here. Apparently, parts of Delhi and things. Unlikely. Agreed. 4th Muse. Yeah, but we don't have files for this yet, so we're gonna have to wait. And we have more drugs being applied, which is all great. Sapphire, do you have training? You do have training, don't you? You're gonna have training. You got a Cobra over here. Oh yeah, I can do that. Let's get you to make some. Oh, I don't have slots over there. Oh. Well, she's gonna go out and fly elsewhere. So how about Vorkuta? I hear it's lovely this time of year. And off you go. 7-hour journey. Nothing too bad. And technical recon is done. Let's pause that because we're assaulting, and it's a 2-person job. So these guys 1 2 3 1 2 3. So we're away here with Broccoli. We're gonna send Broccoli in because he's the best. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Then we got Moxie. Moxie is also the best, as we know, but unfortunately she doesn't have 2 fire points. Tinker is also the best. Speaking of which, no, Champion is the best. Champion is the best. Was she actually, what's she doing? 1 2 3 1 2 3. What is Champion doing? Tactical team. Well, what is she doing normally? Because I didn't look. She's away. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Let's do this. An enemy agent has brought a specialist search team to locate our headquarters. If they succeed, it will jeopardize our activity in the area. Make sure none of the trespassers report back. If possible, capture the agent for interrogation. That's what we're going to do. And also, it's interesting that the game is telling me to do that. Because because that's what I usually do. But it might mean that they have things in their possession that matter to us. We'll see.
The enemy's dug in deep. Prepare for a tough fight.
It's not going to be a tough fight. It is going to be a tough fight. It's only 1 agent, though, so... You know. It's fine. It's a small house as well. Where's Broccoli? Broccoli's in a different house, okay. Do I know this? I do know this. I know what this house is. Interesting map. A map that I actually enjoyed a lot the first time around. This time around, I will know all the things. Experience truly is the best education. Something that might spoil my plans. The fact that we're only two, and there is definitely a lot of places that enemies can hide in. I might not be able to find them that easily. Man, this place is just full of them. Full of places. How about upstairs? What? There's things up... Okay. Yeah, we're going this way. Because I want to collect stuff. And keeping an eye on what they're doing. Somebody just flashed over there, but I think they were downstairs.
Need me?
Indeed. Right there, okay. So that's 1 out of 4 on the loot. We have 2 people. There's 1 person over there. Sounds good to me. Nobody else over here. There's only that.
Who is that?
That's you. Okay, don't worry about that. There's somebody here who's gonna be a problem. Civilian. Okay, maybe not too much of a problem. Unless he's not moving, in which case I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head. And he's moving. Okay, lucky you then. Let's go ahead and... Oh no, I can't open that door. Yeah, let's just stick around. We should be fine. We're not on a timetable. Timetable? Time limit. We're not on a time limit? Sure. Okay. 2 out of 4. We got a seed plate. Whatever that is. Is that an armor? No agents back here. Probably should have opened that. One agent over there. Not an agent, though. And a cop outside.
What up?
That's gonna be interesting. Okay, you should be able to get in there. Nobody sees you. 3 out of 4. That's an MPK. And I think we're ready to go into the house. Now, we have been to this house. Is it all the same house? It is not. No, it is. It is. Yeah, we're going over there. So... There, that's the one. It's gonna be tricky. I'm sure it's gonna be tricky. The mission, I mean. There's a lot of them, and the civilians are gonna ruin everything.
Hurry up. They'll be here any minute now.
I mean, they're not gonna ruin it. They're just gonna make it difficult. But still, ruin it. They're gonna ruin it. Okay, so. I want to see if there's anybody in there. Not that I can see. There's nobody over here, which means this house is clear. Hiccup. This one doesn't have anything. So down here is also pretty clear. So we're gonna check that door. And we're gonna check that door. There's a lot of people in here. And then you are moving in right there. We only have 2. We don't have too much loot. I'm just having trouble finding the agent. Because of course we can't start shooting anybody before the agent is down. Not a lot of movement either. Okay, so just go over there, I suppose. Sounds good to me. Okay, so is there a reason to be here? Not that I can see. Not that I can see there. Stop it. My god. Where are you? Right. No. What? Okay, whatever. I don't know how to identify that. Let's go over there. Okay. So I don't think there's anybody there. There's our agent. Control phrase. We got this. So, bring the guy down. Indeed.
I was just thinking about you.
No, you're gonna wait a little bit. You. There's 2 cops out here, so they can go down both of them. Why is that gonna raise the alarm? There's gotta be a civilian in there being a jerk. Somehow. I don't understand. But you're done. You're not, though. Oh, you are. What? Oh, because the control phrase
Just can't get enough of me, can
uses
ya?
a movement point. So there's nothing down here. Let's go upstairs. You're still, yeah, you're enchanted. So I can do that. Apart from the fact that they will spot you somehow. There's somebody else in here. Where are you going? An interesting conundrum. And then we have both things in here. That's kind of close. Should have closed that door. Speaking of close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna close this door. I don't want anything bad to happen. Speaking of bad, they're all dead. Okay, so we have to open this door, and we are capable of seeing people in there. You are going down. Now, I don't know if there's anybody outside, because there was a cop over here, but I don't know if they just went around and were one of these. Oh, we got people. Yeah, we got this. So far, anyway. Having 2 fire points is just fantastic. It's just so great. And having these many movement points is also just... I love it. It's pretty good. Then you are not doing anything. You're gonna need to go upstairs, though, because these guys need to be shot. So let's go ahead and do that. That door closed, which is lovely. So now you take that guy out with that. And we say goodbye for the day, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Phantom Doctrine. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.